Hi guys, so Iift exam is 5 days away, and after 1 month we'll have ZAT also. And in both the sections of Iift, like in both the exams, Iift and ZAT, GK section is a very important exam because in Iift also it holds around 30 marks, 20 questions, and that basically it's very important with that you can actually click on 10 questions in no time. If you know 10 questions out of GK in these exams, you can just hardly do in some 2-3 minutes. That's why GK becomes a very point section. So for Iift also, है ना? And for that you need to study GK because if the cutoff will not be cleared, then your score will not be valid, right? So that's why in GK that also GK is important. Although the percentile of GK is not counted in the main exam, main percentile, but you have to necessarily clear the cutoff for GK in that. Okay. So with that purpose, I'm taking daily GK classes at Unacademy. So they are daily free classes at Unacademy. I've taken some 5 and 6 actually. So in this video, whenever I take a GK class, what I'll be doing is I'll just update a link in the description of that class. Okay. So you just need to click that class. That is absolutely free of cost for all of you. Okay. Just need to put an invite code there, RAVIRODHA, and you can easily access all the classes. So whenever I take your GK class, I'll just update a link in this description of the same video. Okay. So you can just keep checking there's links in the description daily on a daily basis because daily I'm taking at least 1 or 2 classes. So for example, I've taken a lot of good points covering current affairs of the last 3-4 months and the static GK questions which can be found from the current affairs, right? That's a very correct way of studying GK actually, because what happens is whenever we observe that they are very random question. Okay, that's what we believe, that GK is very random. There are so many PDFs available over the net. Okay, on Google there's so many current affairs PDF, so many static GK PDF, right? But we don't remember anything. Okay, and they're not useful for exam also, everything, right? It's not possible to get that ocean inside you within 1 month. Okay, that's a ocean, right? Those GK content on the internet. So how the questions are basically asked, what is important for these MBA exams? Okay, how the questions are framed from this current affairs question to static GK question. Okay, that's how we'll be studying here. So I've taken some very good classes in last 3-4 months for last 4 months current affairs plus taxation and GST class I have taken. So you can just watch all the links in the description here. So just open description on daily basis and you can keep on checking it, and I think I will cover all the GK relevant points before Iift, as many as I can do, and before that we'll be completing all the GK required for that, right? So for example, last year on Rodha I updated some 5-6 videos of that, I think covering some 250 or 300 points like that. And I think 7 to 8 questions that were from those 300 points only. So many people didn't study GK, just watch my Rodha videos in GK, those 7-8 videos, and they scored, they cleared the ZAT cutoff actually. Okay? So that's why, so it's very important to filter the content from the internet which is relevant for the exams, which I'm doing for my GK classes. So daily I'm taking GK classes at Unacademy. There's a live class, you can join me in live class also, or otherwise you can watch the link from the, you can watch the recorded class by clicking in the link in the description here. Okay. So, chalo, all the best guys for Iift and ZAT. I'll keep updating you. Thank you.